The insights she's gained from her PhD in computer science and natural language processing, very hot field nowadays. But she is a whole person, which I aspire to be, because she also enjoys wildlife photography, hiking, spending time with her family and friends. Today, she was going to be offering her level 4 speech, building a future-proof career. Roger.
Well done.
Do you ever wonder if AI is going to replace your job? I'll repeat because there was noise.
Yes.
Do you ever wonder if artificial intelligence, AI, will replace your job?
Yes. Yes.
I'm retired.
You're lucky. This is a concern my mom expressed when I shared with her my previous speech on AI that I gave here a few weeks ago. My mom is a teacher, by the way. And I acknowledge that my mom is not the only one who is skeptical about the impact of AI on the job market. The skepticism is partially valid and partly stemming from the fear of the unknown and the uncertainty. I work in the automotive industry building self-driving cars, and my PhD is in AI. I want to share my perspective on the current status or the limitation strengths of AI, its impact, potential impacts on the job market, and what we as individuals can do to build a future-proof career. Before we understand the impact of the AI on the job market, let's create 3 broad categories of jobs. One are the jobs that will be impacted in the near term. So let's say within 1 to 3 years. Then we have jobs that will be impacted in a long term. So let's say 5, 10, 20 plus years. And then there are jobs that are not impacted. So now let's dive deeper. The current state of AI, or the current AI that we have today, is called narrow AI, which means it can do specific tasks really well for which it's trained for. Think of tasks that are somewhat repetitive and where the output is somewhat deterministic. This can include things like data entry, proofreading, taking phone calls and redirecting incoming phone calls, and some manufacturing tasks. These are the jobs that we believe AI will be able to perform in the near future. Next is the category of jobs that require situational awareness and active approach to problem solving. Think of tasks such as driving. It's a complex task. Or diagnosing a disease. It requires active problem solving. These are the jobs that we believe AI can do in a long term. Currently, we are training AI to do these type of jobs, such as building self-driving cars, self-driving trucks, and assisting medical professionals in diagnosing diseases. But as it stands today, AI is going to take a long time to work independently. So until then, these jobs are must to do. So the good thing is that we have time to prepare ourselves for the future of jobs in this category. Now, last but not the least is a set of tasks where human jobs are not impacted. These are the tasks that involve dealing with high-dimensional data. Think of millions and billions of data points and learning from that data. These are the tasks that AI is really good at performing, even today. So these are the jobs that we humans are not so good at. So human jobs are not impacted by this aspect of AI. Let me give you an example of a recent discovery. There's a company called DeepMind. They created this AI model called Alpha Missense. With this model, we are now able to classify 89% of missense mutations into either likely benign or likely pathogenic. Missense mutations are genetic mutations that humans have, and we have 71 million possible missense mutations in the human population. Before this alpha missense AI was able to classify 89% of them, humans, we were only able to classify 0.1% of these. So this is where AI is really good at, just getting into the data and giving us the deep insights from the data. So these three categories is where I feel we are today with the current state of AI, its limitations and its strengths. So now the big question is, how can we prepare ourselves for a future which will be impacted by AI in some fashion, specifically the jobs? I feel one of the most important skills to have is continuous learning and adaptability. Continuous learning in today's AI revolution does not mean that we have to become AI experts. It just means that we need to be aware of what tools are there so that we can integrate those tools in whatever jobs we are doing today to be on the edge. Continuous learning is not only going to help us stay relevant in the current AI revolution, but it's a good recipe to build a future-proof career. Mr. Toastmaster.